friend of mine named Tim Catchum wrote a book with Alan Hirsch, and it was on the Apostolic. And to catch you up on what that is it's in Ephesians 5, where the what some people call fivefold ministry is mentioned. It mentions the apostles, the prophets, the evangelists, the shepherds, and the teachers. Now, most uh, circles that I've always been familiar with, um, and you too, perhaps, a lot of mention about evangelists, shepherds, and teachers, but no mention whatsoever about apostles and prophets. And I guess the thing that I wanted to discuss here is the existence of apostolic ministries and prophetic ministries, um, whether you agree with them or not. Okay, so and I'll just kind of explain how I came to understand it. Now, I was in touch with Tim before he wrote the book, while it was in process, and he actually sent me a forward copy. And frankly, I just didn't get it. I've told Tim this, and I just didn't get it. I didn't get that. Why are you calling it? Why are you putting the word "the" in front of it? Why does that make sense? And the apostolic what, is what I was thinking. And so it took me a few years to, after the book was printed, to actually get a copy of my own and to start reading it. And it's really a good book. I recommend it. It's called The Permanent Revolution. And it is the idea also propagated by other missionary type mindsets. Roland Allen, that who asked the question: Is Paul, um, is he? forgot forgot the word. Um, is Paul unique to us, or is he exceptional? Is he an exception, or is the ministry and life and conversion even of Paul and the work that he did, the apostolic work that he did, um, is it, if it's totally unique to him, then we need not look at him as an example. But what are the features? What's the difference between a disciple who followed Jesus and got in the dust of his wake, and us today? It's a huge question. And one of the things that Hirsch and Catcham pointed out was that there are roles, and that's frankly what warmed me up to the idea of accepting that anything they said about apostolic or prophetic. And it was a joy for me to go through this book and learn a little bit from what these guys had so difficultly wrestled and reframed into a way that contemporaries can actually use some of this information. Is for me to put role after it, the word role. So the apostolic role, I can handle that. It just seems too snooty for somebody to call themselves an apostle. And what you should know is that most apostles don't call themselves an apostle. They just know that they are or have worked in that capacity. It's an entrepreneurial spirit in the church, if you want to put it in those terms. And so the part that was a delight to me is there, the book is completely focused on the apostolic. So when I started reading the parts that they would mention, just because the part of the fivefold apest is that I started finding that I was really relating to the idea of prophecy. So in the next one, I'll talk to you about what prophecy, the prophetic role, the voice of a prophet, has meant to me through this season of my life.